Imagine sitting in class, minding your own business when suddenly you hear your name, being called out by the teacher, in that tone. That's exactly what happened to 15-year-old Ethan, and he had no idea what was coming. One Friday afternoon, just as the final bell was about to ring, Ethan's teacher, Mr. Taylor, called him up to the front of the room. Ethan's heart raced as Mr. Taylor glared at him, saying, "I need to talk to you about the prank in the science lab." Ethan was stunned. He hadn't even been in the lab that day. But before he could say a word, Mr. Taylor pulled out a note with Ethan's name on it. Turns out, someone had written Ethan's name on a piece of paper left at the scene of a messy prank in the lab. Chemicals were spilled everywhere and the room was trashed. Ethan's so-called friends, Luke and Ryan, snickered from the back, but when he looked at them, they just shrugged, pretending to be innocent. The two of them had always been a bit reckless, but Ethan had no clue they'd go this far. Desperate to clear his name, Ethan told Mr. Taylor he didn't do it, but the teacher only raised an eyebrow, saying, "Then why would your name be there?" With no proof, Ethan felt trapped. He knew if he took the blame, he'd be grounded for weeks and labeled as the troublemaker in school. Ethan couldn't let it end like this. The next day, he decided to confront Luke and Ryan. He told them that if they didn't come clean, he'd make sure everyone knew who the real pranksters were. Cornered, they finally admitted to Mr. Taylor that it was all their idea and that they'd used Ethan's name as a scapegoat. Relieved but still hurt, Ethan walked away, realizing that some friends aren't friends at all. Sometimes, the people you trust most will let you down, but Ethan learned that standing up for the truth is more powerful than any prank, and way more important than keeping fake friends.